Now, from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Astros and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, the staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Sean Manaea gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And he misses with it 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roy, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Next to stand in is Kyle Tucker. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 1 for 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder.
No left fielder.
Moreland stands at second with no outs. Hit on the ground out for short. He's right there. And that's the first down. Two down, no one on base. And the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's... Now at the plate is Carlos Correa. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The set and the 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis.
Dig.
On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, here is Carlos Correa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Grounded weakly toward third. Chapman's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Ready now is Sean Murphy. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop ground. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Set. Here it comes. Ooh, started in with the change, and it's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Bassett will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
So next to bat will be Aledmys Diaz. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, too. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is in time as Castro got him.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit out towards second. Diaz picks it up. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in.
Come on, run it, run it,
Throw
run
to
it.
first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag. So stepping in is Aledmys Diaz. He bounced out last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There we go, kid.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
That's his second.
Next, here is Aledmys Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus has it.
Come on, get here.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Now it'll be Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Sent on the ground out to second. We'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Strand 1.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats.
In the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Game number 3 of this new season between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Digging in next, Miles Straw. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And Lowry will put this away for out number 2. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play right there from the shortstop.
Stepping up is Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout tag going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
1-2, skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Throw over to the bag, and just manages to get his hand in. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. It's a tall...
Next up is Miles Straw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty's there for it, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still... Next up, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set. Here's the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. So now here is Chad Pinder, who flew out last time up.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Now the relay home. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together a good...
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 3. Here it comes on 1-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, make it 5-1. Now into the box, Miles Straw. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that a plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's running. High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Can they get the double play?
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness.
Well, just an excellent job right here, closing.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now.
Oakland Athletics.
Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now, Michael Brantley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
23, Michael Brantley.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
First offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another try at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-2, here it comes. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Next, it'll be Jed Lowry. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Just a great battle right there. Obviously, the offensive player wins with the grand slam. 3-2.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swing and a looper to left. that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for Oakland. They lead it. Here's Michael Brantley. Zero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
Come on, big guy.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
No ball.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember.
And stepping in, Ramon Laureano. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best.
So next to hit is Michael Brantley. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.